and do you know we have on the fields. But nowadays, ladies and gentlemen, the parents of these girls, the money these girls they get for their work is much higher than they can have on the fields. Social security and education is something which the people never knew. Now, this is the pile you're walking on, ladies and gentlemen. This is the pile you're walking on, and the more you walk on your carpet, the more you pull at these ends, the tighter the warps they get. This means that your carpet is going to last long. Of course, after each line of knots, she has to put on the weft. It is the horizontal thread which goes through all the carpet. With the comb, they call it kirkit. Is going to trim the carpet, cut the excess fibers of the material. So while she is producing the carpet, she has given the length of the pile to the carpet. This is those they do not need because the patterns they are mostly repeated, and because the designs are mostly symmetric, you do not have to have the whole picture of the carpet on the pattern, just a piece of it. And when you work, you just fold it on the other side. So the same knots you make on the left, you have to do on the right. Of course, depending to the density of the carpet. Same technique which is used on wool on wool, wool on cotton is also used on the silk on silk carpet. But of course, because of the thickness of the material, silk is much finer, it's much stronger than wool. Silk is going to be the strongest material for a carpet. If you have valuable feet, just work on silk. And for every carpet, we give minimum 100 years guarantee. If something happens in 100 years, bring your carpet back.
You hear people talking about silk carpets being 10 by 10 or...
This is 10 by 10.
Okay. What does that mean?
It does mean that on the square centimeter, 10 by 10 knots are produced.
Okay. So when you hear 20 by 20, that's
on the square
good.
Centimeter, 20 by 20. 10 by 10 is the normal, is the standard amount for an ordinary silk carpet, we can say. Like this one. But we also have carpets which they have got 15 by 15. 22 by 22 knots for the square centimeter. They are not ordinary silk carpets anymore, these are works of art. And the finest carpet which is produced in the world is a Turkish carpet with a density of 24 by 24 knots to the square centimeter. It is now in the Guinness Book of the World Records, but the finer one, 26 by 26, we have in our collection. And in August, the people from the Guinness Book, they will come here, and it will change. 26 by 26 knots to the square centimeter.
How big is the carpet?
It's approximately a little smaller than this size, around 80 square centimeters.
And the value of that?
If you ask me, there is no price you can pay for it. It's a work of art. It's the Mona Lisa of carpets. But we are not a museum. We produce something to live. The price of this carpet, which is in the safe now, is got 400,000 Deutschmark, which is approximately around 130,000 pounds. 130,000 pounds. But of course, these sort of carpets, ladies and gentlemen, especially silk carpets, if you do not see the label, it's impossible to tell the price. Because what you pay on a silk carpet is not the material. If you would buy the material for a silk carpet in European countries, it will be impossible to have the material for the price of the carpet you have here. It's just the label.
So the more knots, does it make the carpet last longer, or is it just the, you said 100 years guarantee, is that on...
Sir,
a carpet... They last for hundreds of years, surely.
No. The finer the material gets, especially on silk carpets, the more careful you have to be, because then you're working with threads like your hair. And because they are under big pressure, it is possible that this carpet, we say, explodes. That we have, that the material, yes. And that's why this sort of 26 or 15 by 15 carpets you should not use on the floor. You should have them behind glass as a painting on the wall. They are works of art. But This is the standard amount for an ordinary silk carpet.
And that could go on the floor?
This can go on the floor, and for silk carpets, we give approximately 200 years guarantee.
On the floor with people walking on it?
On the floor, 200 years.
And how do you keep a carpet like that clean? I mean, if you
I will give the information. Follow me into one of our rooms to see something. Don't you soft and warm. That's why the wool is not spun very fine and with less than using saffron, because saffron is much more higher in the price. That's why not only density is important, quality of the material and the quality of the dyes is the most important thing for the wool on nomadic style carpet. The prices are going to change depending to the quality of the material and the quality of the dyes.
Raining out there or what?
Go back in.
Come in, Ricky. It's raining. Here we are, the windscreen wipers are on, and it's chucking it down. Any comments about the weather, madam, here on your Turkish holidays?
Well, it's like home, isn't it?
Do it like being at bloody
Being at home, lad. In
Like
Yorkshire.
being at home.
In Yorkshire.
Are you feeling happy, sir? Sitting there with a nice rain pounding down outside?
It's depressing, really, isn't it?
He's happy now, happy bunny.
All he needs is pie butty.
I mean, we have rain, you have smog.
Thank you very much. You're on film, and here's the old man. Come to check it out. Now, Hannibal, I'll have an up and down, in and up screwdriver, please.
Make that two.
Not working too young. Okay. Happy?
Happy, you'll have to sack her.
This one.
Okay.
You dare show yourself.
You've got to jump through the bottles now, you know, throw them up in the air. And...
What can we do now? You have to worry. Quick, quick.
Turn it round. Hannah, gotta turn round the other way now. Keep going. Face this way now. Are you on?
Yeah.
Right. Boom. And again. Wait a second.
Did you take us falling off?
Yep.
I'm gonna get further than that now. You've got to touch that.
Come on, Dale, go and get it.
Well, beginning of week 3.
Yeah, we just said goodbye to our friends that we've had for the last 2 weeks. I'm sure we'll be keeping in touch with one family.
Yep.
And
Hi Russell.
pardon?
Hi Russell, hi Sue.
But we're looking forward to our next week. Otherwise, it would have been us on the coach today, which is really nice, knowing we've got another week and that we're going to do a few things, get out and about. Tonight we're going to pick up our carpets, which will be good. Hannah's gone very quiet. And that's it really. Going to Fethiye tonight and see who comes in on the coach in the morning. Everybody looking very white. We'll get a lowdown on the weather in the UK, no doubt, which will be interesting. We keep hoping it's raining. You can't stop for a minute. Yeah, that's it. I can't think of anything else to say. Moved in.
Apparently someone died in the...
Sorry.
someone died on the...
Bastın mı?
Yeah.
This one is made by the people, they live about 200 miles away from here. This is the area where they grow tobacco and saffron. And that's why they use like more earthy colors, like soft pastel tones of colors. And it's pure wool with all what we call double knot technique.
Right.
And it's about 9 by 12 feet size. And there is another sword I'd like to show you, which is from Turkoman tribes, like the one you got actually from the same tribe. Yeah.
Do we know?
12 square meters. This is, no,
12.
this is I think 13 square meters.
Wow, look at that. That's fabulous. So where's this from?
This is a Turkoman one, like the one you got actually. They live in old Russian territories, but they got their own nation as well. Originally they are Turkish tribes,
Yeah.
but they still make their fine quality carpets with what we call merino wool.
Right.
That's why if you touch it, you'll feel it. Like it's very nice and soft, also very tightly knotted compared to other ones.
Yeah.
And that's really high quality wool, what we call.
Fabulous colours. Has the same design as the runner we have. And Rashida could still get this in her living room, I think, Jackie. It's a bit big for Mike to get in the frame. Stand up here, maybe I might just get it in. Yeah, just about. But this is the same colour as the runner.
As the runner, same region.
Same region. And that's merino wool again, is it?
That's merino wool again, and the base of this one, like in yours, are not dyed, just natural colour of the sheep's wool.
Beautiful.
Which is undyed, but
Yeah.
it's perfect harmony.
So here we have other carpets on the wall, you can see. You want to tell me what these are as we go around?
Yes.
This one?
That's another Tucumán one from the same region where you got yours. And it's again really fine one with merino wool. And then here you see an old kilim, which is coming from western part of the country, which is really a fine one. It's about like what we call semi-antique age, roughly 45-50. But you can use either side of it.
Oh, wonderful.
And it's quite fine made.
Yeah.
And here you see a Kurdish, what we call kochan actually. It's got like two different technique, which is like weaving and knotting. And this is like two different sort of technique.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in here you see a fine silk one. This is the same sort of what you got already.
Yes.
With 625 up to 650 knots per square inch roughly on this one, which is from Hereke, which is the what we call the signature of the town, written in Ottoman letters. And this is we call.
Zoom in on that.
Yeah, this is the signature. Hereke means the name of the place where they really made.
I see.
Old Capons.
So what is that? What you call? Is that a 20 by 20 or? Is
No,
that
no. This is what we call 10 by 10.
10 by
in
10. Okay.
Turkish,
Yeah.
But in square inch, that would be roughly about 625 knots.
Right.
Per
square
inch. Yeah. And then here you see the Turkoman Bukhara, which has got really unusual color, which is like green and brown, which is quite unusual.
Nice, isn't it?
It's got a silk base, that's why it is really fine made actually. If you look at the back of this one,
yes,
you can see it's really tight.
Yes. And then we go on.
I can show you some of these fine silk ones again.
Yeah.
And actually that one would be quite precious as well. You can just get it from the picture.
Yeah, that's.
And that's like a sultan's or like a palace
Story.
What we call like kind of like daily life.
Yeah.
So you could see the sultan, like his men and people around, like hunting, washing, eating, having fun.
Yeah.
It's all in this picture. It's what we call a miniature, and it's got about 900 knots per square inch density. Like if I show you the back of this one,
it's the same.
You will see the same finity.
Yeah.
But naturally at the back you can't see so much shine. But here you can see the sheen on it better. Naturally you need more light for it. And there is a smaller version of this one, which is what we call 20 by 20, which is much smaller, but a lot more precious than the other one.
Yes.
Because the nuts on this one much tighter.
That's 20 by 20.
Exactly, 20 by 20.
Very expensive.
Which is, yeah, quite an expensive.
Valuable.
But nice.
Yeah.
And this is what we call a sumak, which is a Kurdish made one again. And it's like in silk. And the base is cotton, the rest is all silk, which is made basically by weaving and embroidery technique, as you can see. And you can get these in different colors too.
Yes. Then we go around.
That's another little one for Turkmenian sort, smaller size of this one. And this is what was it? I already told you, the rolling...
Oh, for rolling pins.
Rolling pins, rolling pins.
Yeah, for nomads.
For nomads. And then I'd like to show you an old kilim.
Okay.
Which
follow you around?
Yes. If you want, yes. That's a nice old kilim.
But no problem, if you have some other things you can put inside. Yeah? Okay, it's much better.
Look at that, Jeffy.
It's a nice one. And you can use either side of it again. See how fine it's.
Oh dear.
You can see it's exactly the same.
Wow. Look at this, Hannah. Look
All
at this killing.
natural.
It's fabulous.
A really fine made, again an old killing.
I would love that as a big cover.
Yeah, people use it as a bed cover too.
Don't say that.
What do you think?
I think it's wonderful, yeah.
And that's again a nice old one. Smaller but quite different colors. So these are like older killings, what we call.
Yes, fabulous.
And you know the decorative saddle bags and salt bags already.
Okay, there's one there, and we'll move along and see another one. Great for dirty laundry, I've been told.
I'm looking for a new career. I think I'm getting marketing.
Yeah, good. Next one.
Are you going to sell carpets, Mrs. Ball?
I think I quite like that. Make a nice change from teaching.
This is a killing value about £900. Jackie said it would be nice to go on the bed. Make a great bedspread.
Yes. How much?
Oh no, it's got a... That one is very nice.
Dad, do you feel like...
India, Turkey. Look at very cheap, very nice. Beat silk, beat silk, beat silk. It is in the bed.
Very good.
How much is that?
We don't want it.
That for you?
No.
1 pound.
No, thank you. Very clever. Put it down a bit. Down a bit.
Çıkarır bize bu gene.
I know. fashion show, isn't it? Okay, that's a good one. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Okay, take a still of that. There we go. That's good. Round your head. Yeah. How about round your middle? No, round. Just underneath your arms, and then you twist it round underneath your armpits. How about if you went from corner to corner? Instead of going... Oh, that's another way. And then how about if you, instead of going... and action! Bump! There you go. Yep. Square, isn't it?
With a powerful. Can't even get on.
That's an interesting one. We're going to have to do a spin round on that one so we can see the back as well. Have to spin round now. Turn around. Oh yeah, very nice. Keep going round.
Oh no! Get on my...
It's good. Oh yeah. Very good. And the still. That's it. Got it.